What's cooking? You are very welcome to What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor Seyiram Ashong Abe. Apiorkor is enough for me. You are extremely welcome. I'm just going to introduce you to something interesting today. There's a friend of mine, I've asked her to come. She actually doesn't know why she's here, but I'll tell you. She is the best tea connoisseur I know, hands down, worldwide. No two ways about it. All right, so she doesn't know this, but what we're going to do is encourage you to try something different at home this season and beyond. So, you know how everybody does wine and, cocktails and mocktails and, heavy food. There's always something that someone is doing, but we can do a lot with tea. And especially because we have a lot of different herbs and spices that we grow in Ghana on the continent that we can make into beautiful teas. So we're going to try hot tea, cold tea, we'll do an alcoholic tea for those of you who like that, and then we'll pair it with different things that you didn't even know you could eat with tea. But I've said all these things, so I'm not even sure if my dear friend is ready for it, but I'm pretty sure she'll whip something up when she comes. Don't forget that this show is sponsored by Tasty Tomufa Kakra na Aye Bebre. We've also got the Susie Herbal Center, who is redefining what herbal medicine and herbal wellness means in Ghana. And Kivo Pepper is also here with us. We love them. We're appreciative of them. Let's go for a break. When we come back, we get cooking. Welcome back. It's still What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor. Now it's time for me to introduce my guest. I've asked her to close her eyes because I'm throwing her into the deep end here. But I'll tell you her name. Clarissa Kakpo is the founder of the Aguma Tea Company. And we'll talk about how she got into tea making, tea blending, and how she became pretty much the master of teas, the mistress of teas, if you like, where that is concerned. So I'm going to bring her in, and I want you to help me welcome her. All right? Clarissa. Oh, I love the little red. No, don't open yet. Close, 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 close. Come. Okay, this way. Yes, this way. Here we go. Ta-da!
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's all you. It's all you there.
This is
It's all you
amazing.
there. No, but you know all these things are from you, right? Like over time, just pick,
Yeah.
and I have a whole collection of you.
I recognize some of these.
You're welcome. Welcome.
It's
to
lovely
my
to be
kitchen.
here.
It's great to have you. We've
Amazing.
spoken about doing something together for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
on the show, because we've done a lot together.
Yes.
But it's good to have you here.
It's wonderful to be here at last.
Great. So this is
So,
my idea. Why I
okay.
brought you here. We have all of these things. And I don't think Ghanaians have come to the realization that tea is actually more Ghanaian than we think.
Yes.
You know, in
That's
terms
true.
of our herbs, our spices, our leaves, our flowers,
Yes.
all the different things around us that we can actually make into a tea that can also be healthy for us. So I figure in this month of love, let's do something like a tea date. Show people something they can do with tea instead of everyday cocktail, everyday wine. You know, do something in the spirit of wellness. You know, that's
Yes.
a new buzzword now.
We have so much here that we can work with. I see some florals. We've got like moringa, lemongrass, some chai, spices. So yeah, we've got a lot of variety and things that would pair well with food as well. I think there's not much conversation about tea food pairing, but there's some really nice subtle flavors, even like some spices that we enjoy in tea, and they can complement certain meals. So I think there's a lot we can do here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you think we should start? I'm thinking we should look at hot teas,
Yes.
iced teas, like
Yes.
cold teas, and then also teas that we can, for those who still want a bit of their, their
The
alcohol, things that we
extra
can
kick.
spike the kick.
Yeah.
There you go.
But we can do some tea cocktails. Yeah, I have a few ideas for what we can do there.
Okay, great.
So I think a nice tea to start with, for like to have with a meal, is chai.
Chai.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can do a nice spicy chai
Okay.
to get started.
Sounds great. And what would a chai go with?
chai, because it contains a lot of spices like cloves, cinnamon, ginger, it pairs well with things like meat,
Okay.
heavier foods, with samosas, pies, things like that.
Okay, so we've got some beef here.
Okay.
So maybe we can make like spicy beef. I've
Yeah.
got some kebab sticks here.
Or we can do some skewers.
You know, we
then.
can do in the oven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. We have kivo pepper, so there's lots of heat.
Okay, we can do
available
something
for us.
spicy.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So let's get started. So I'm going to
Okay.
find the chocolate. You can start working.
I'm
your
going to
magic
start
with
working
it
on the
too.
chai.
Okay, so let me just get the chocolate. Usually we wouldn't showcase a brand here, but I want people to understand that this is as authentically Ghanaian as it gets. And since it's also chocolate month in Ghana,
Yes,
we're
it
promoting
is.
Ghana cocoa.
Absolutely.
Almighty King's Bite. That's here. And then we have some royal cocoa powder. I usually like to put a bit of the cocoa powder in my melted chocolate.
Yeah.
So I've got a pan here so we can do our hot water and then for a hot bath for the chocolate. To melt
Okay.
the chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Lovely.
So work on that.
So with this
Okay.
chai that I'm doing for us, I'm going to add coconut milk to
Okay.
make a nice creamy, milky chai.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Again, made in Ghana, so you know we
Okay.
should use.
So that's why you're using coconut milk, because it's made in Ghana.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
get coconut milk here
like that.
in abundance, so I thought that would be a nice addition.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So we're having strawberries with hibiscus, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the hibiscus and moringa.
Yes. So yeah, I'm going to make that in this pot.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use the loose herbs.
Okay.
That's
So
when
this is just
this is
hibiscus
just, yeah,
powder.
This is just hibiscus powder.
Which you can buy from any of the
all
markets.
over. Yeah. get
And
it
then I
in the
see that this
market.
moringa is not powder, it's
No,
the leaves.
this is the moringa leaves.
Yes, the one I stole from you.
You know, this one I like because you can even get, like you get more flavor out of it. And this you can even use as a herb. You know, like how we use parsley, coriander.
Use it to
It
cook.
is- yeah, you can
maybe
put it
I'll
in-
use some of it in
Yeah,
the
we
chicken.
could try that.
Yeah, I'll use some of it in the chicken. I'll do that.
Because in fact, you can use any herbs for cooking as long as it's got the right flavor. And it's extra nutrition in our meals.
So once it's edible, it
Yes,
works.
exactly.
So I'm just chopping the drumsticks up a bit. I'm not going to remove the skin
Okay.
because I don't want the chicken to be too dry.
Yeah.
So while we're eating it, if we want to peel off the skin, we can.
So what kind of flavors are we going to have on this chicken?
So we're making it very herby.
Yes.
I've been soaking some bay leaves in water ahead of your arrival.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to blend this and then use that to spice
Yeah.
the chicken a bit. You know, usually would add our onions, garlic. I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing herbs. So I'll do the bay leaves. I'll do some fresh parsley, a tiny bit of mint, and then now I'll add the moringa.
Yep.
Yes. See how that turns out. Of course, we do some of our pepper as well, but we do
Yes.
the dry pepper
That would be
so that
nice.
the wet ingredients don't overpower the dry ones. And then we'll do some chicken spice. Tasty Tom has a really
Yeah.
nice chicken spice.
Okay.
So we'll do that. That's pretty much it. Black pepper as well.
Yeah.
Tiny bit of salt.
Sounds delicious.
So just herbs.
yes.
Because I remember once you told me that herby chicken goes well with some of the teas.
Yes,
So I thought,
that's-
let me get herby chicken ready.
It's a nice compliment.
Our next one is done.
Yeah, so we've got lots of water. I think our chai is almost done. It smells really nice. It smells like a dessert because it
does.
kind of reminds me of those Christmas spices, you know,
Yes,
cinnamon, the
yes,
cloves,
yes,
the ginger.
yes. Smelling it already.
Yes.
And then just with the coconut, oh, that's going to tropical Christmas.
Yeah, it's a great one to have daily because it's anti-inflammatory. So if you can start your morning with chai, you can end your day with chai. But there's so many variations and ways of making it. I've got one that is finely ground. This is another one that you stole from me.
Yes. Okay, so that's another.
This is a really finely ground chai that already has the sugar inside.
Okay.
So this is a really quick, easy one. That
So
we
you can
do.
literally just add hot
I'm actually gonna
water.
yes, I'm actually going to add a bit of this.
Okay. I'm just dividing the chicken. And I like, Clarissa, to do my chicken in the oven because usually you know, once I have it in there, I can focus on other things. So
Yeah.
the oven is my friend.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of doing chicken in the oven. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to let this one infuse. So what's really important as well with making herbal teas is making sure that they infuse for a long enough period of time
Okay.
to get all the nutrition out of the leaf.
So it's not just about the taste.
No, there's a method to it. So this one is really nutritional. So I want us to give that a good like 6 to 8 minutes to infuse.
Okay. Oh, that's quite a while.
Yeah. And it's also really important to cover whatever you're brewing your tea in. You cover it to keep the steam inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That stops all the nutrition
Okay.
from escaping.
So then you don't just get up and put it in a mug.
Yes, and then all the steam is
All
coming
the steam
off.
is coming out. Okay.
Because there's actually some nutrition escaping in that steam.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I see. Never thought of it that way. Thank you for the education, as always, Clarissa. But how did you get into tea blending? You know, how did you discover this art?
So for me, it started as a hobby.
Okay.
And I was generally a tea enthusiast. I really enjoyed drinking tea, sourcing teas from different parts of the world. And then when I was planning to move to Ghana and I was looking for tea, whenever I would come to Ghana on holiday, I was always looking for different types of tea.
You were living in the UK before.
Yeah, I was in the UK. Yes. And then,
But you are Ghanaian.
Yes, I am. And Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yes. And actually
Same difference.
Exactly. But Jamaicans have quite a big tea culture. We drink a lot of bush tea, which is just medicinal teas. Herbs that could be growing in the garden. I think this is done.
But you're a couple.
Yes. Yes, so my father's Ghanaian.
So your father's Ghanaian, and then your mom is
It's a Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about our iced tea.
Okay.
And I think I want to do something floral. So I've got
some of your moringa, please.
Oh, yes.
For our chicken. Thank you very much. Just gonna put a bit of that in there.
This is looking great so far.
Ooh,
I'm really excited for this.
And you take some of the parsley, fresh parsley, a bit of the fresh mint as well. Yeah. And then just chop it up and throw it in there.
Yeah.
So that our herby chicken, actually herbs. So here's what I'm doing is I'm just chopping up the fresh parsley, chopping up the fresh mint, and I'm chopping them all up together. The chicken pieces, so it's just drumsticks, and I've cut it into two. So we've got the thigh and then the drumstick itself. And I've added some of Clarissa's moringa. These are moringa leaves, flakes. Some black pepper, some salt, some powdered kivo pepper. The hot pepper is in there as well. And then I'm going to throw the parsley and the mint in there too. So just chop it up very roughly.
That fresh parsley and mint
Smells amazing.
smells so good.
Smells amazing. So I could eat it just like that. Okay. And then Tasty Tom has the chicken flavoring I was telling you about. So I'm going to take some of that and come this way. Okay. So just put a bit of the chicken seasoning. Okay, you can use the whole sachet. It's not that big. And then the bay leaves that I've been soaking. So this is what it is. So they're nice and soft now. So I'm going to blend them.
Okay.
And I'll put the whole blend on the
So
chicken.
you blend them with a little water.
Yes. So I'll use the same water that we've soaked them.
Okay, because the water would have some of the bay leaf extracted into it. Yes. Okay.
So I'm just going to pour that in here. been blended, and I added the water because don't worry, we're not using onions or anything like that, so we don't have the juice from that to let the chicken simmer in. And I've lined the pan with, this is sunflower oil.
Okay.
We could have used coconut oil. If I had thoughts about the coconut milk in the chai, we could have, but sunflower oil is fine. It's light, it goes with the herbs.
Yeah, it's neutral, so looking forward
You
to
know
that.
the drill, sister.
Yeah, I'm excited for this chicken meal. So whilst you've been doing that, I've been working on a floral blend.
I see you're doing something over there. Looks very interesting.
Yes. Well, in the, since it's the month of love and chocolate month, doing something floral.
So what do we have here?
So we have some rose buds. So it's the whole roses.
The roses that people receive for Valentine's Day.
Yes. So we've got a whole rose here. Ooh, let me see if I can
It's
pick
so
one up.
cute.
A little rose
So
there.
so these are the tiny, like literally the buds.
Yeah,
the
the
tiny
little rose buds.
before they grow into full bloom.
And blue, yes. So we've got that, and we have some chamomile.
Okay.
Again, it's the buds, so it's like the whole chamomile buds.
I love that.
And some butterfly pea. So I think a nice floral blend. It smells. Have a smell.
That's beautiful.
It's really lovely, really fragrant. It's almost
beautiful.
like perfume.
Yeah.
So
So it smells like perfume,
yeah.
but at the same time, it smells edible. I don't know. No, because when you think of perfume, you think of flowers.
Yeah.
You don't think of things that you can eat.
Yes.
But it smells edible.
Yeah, it's true. It does.
That's
I mean,
amazing.
after sometimes when I make butterfly pea tea, afterwards I'll eat the flowers.
Can I taste it?
Yeah. What one?
Yeah, just like one of them.
Yeah, you can have a taste of one.
It has a natural sweetness.
Yeah, but that natural. It's a bit similar to chamomile.
Yeah.
Because butterfly pea has a very mild flavor, but
That's very
chamomile
interesting.
elevates the flavor. So I think this will be really
So
nice.
God really gave us everything we need to survive on this
Absolutely
earth. He
everything.
really did. He really did. Oh my.
So how do you like your teas when you're making? Since you have this selection of loose teas, do you put them directly and this? Do you just put them directly into the pot?
Yeah, let them sit.
Yeah.
That's usually what I do.
Because I know you like the visuals. You want to see
Yeah,
them.
especially with the floral ones.
Yes.
I've seen you do a number of floral teas, and then I can see the colors, and
Yeah.
it looks like the flowers have bloomed in the
Yes,
pot.
exactly. So we'll do that because an alternative, you can put them into a little a tea bag
Yeah.
at home.
Huh,
But-
where do you get these tea bags?
I actually source them from outside. I don't get them in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
But have you come across a makeshift way that you can do it?
You know, you can use the.
I mean, you're a professional and you run a whole business, but
Yes.
for those of us who are like, just trying to step in your shadow.
Well, what we can use as an alternative that I've had to use on a few occasions is
Okay.
the coffee filter. You know the.
Yes.
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 So you could use. It's made out of the same material. I have one. This is a drawstring tea bag that I use, and this is just made out of filter paper. It's the exact same material as the coffee. So the coffee filter paper. So you can just put the tea in there and like just secure the top.
And that's it.
That's a makeshift tea bag that you can
Okay,
do
so
at
that
home.
saves you from having to strain it as well.
Yes, exactly. So you don't need to boil this one. You wouldn't want to boil it on fire.
Okay.
Because then it actually will destroy a lot of the vitamins. Whereas the spices in chai, they're hard.
They're hard.
So they need some extra heat.
They're comfy.
Exactly. So I'm going to take one of the strawberries.
Would you like a
for our
knife?
ice. Yes, please. So, thank you.
You're welcome. I have a board here as well. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm prepping the beef. So with the beef, because we want like a whole suya vibe, I'm going to try to do that. I'm still adding some black pepper though as a base.
Yeah.
And then I'll add one bouillon cube. It could be shrimp, it could be whatever you want it to be. If you want to stick with the beef flavors. And then, because this is suya, we definitely need some hot pepper.
Hot pepper, my favorite. Okay.
Ghanaian and Jamaican. Yeah. We definitely like.
Oh yeah, we like very, very spicy food.
Spicy food.
Yeah. Famous for our jerk.
And then there's some
hotter
curry
the better.
here. So just adding some of that to give it a kick. Oh, I didn't know you were coming, but now, yeah, the curry works.
It works.
I didn't know that. I didn't know the Jamaican side of you. So now I know that.
Yeah.
Now I know that.
Okay, I can use this. So I'm going to start. I've been thinking about the iced tea that we're going to make.
Yes.
So I'm going to do a tea, a rooibos. This is South African
Ooh,
red bush tea. Yes.
One of my favorites.
So this one is already in a tea bag. I'm just going to put this in my infuser.
Okay.
And let that steep. This is not just rooibos. This is also a blend.
Okay.
It's got fennel seeds, spearmint.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. So
sounds so delicious. Tastes good already in my mind. Okay.
And it's so easy to do.
Very easy. Very easy. I mean, now when you go to the butchers, they can chop it up for you.
Yes.
And this is not, we're not trying to do a steak or anything where the cuts have to be very precise.
Yeah.
So you tell them, oh, maybe 1 kilo, mom, cut it for me, and then we're fine, Okay, so I'm just going to pop this in the oven.
Okay.
Right next to our chicken. So, and our chicken is doing extremely well. Let's get that in. So, and I notice how we have one oven and we're just popping things in there.
So one of our iced teas is in progress.
That's so pretty.
So we steeped the tea separately, so to get it infused. Then we added it with ice.
This is beautiful.
Cold water. We added some butterfly peas just for
Beautiful.
the.
Okay, so which iced tea is this? This is.
So this is the rooibos, the South African red bush. So when we're ready to drink, then I'll just add the mint and strawberries for extra freshness. So our nice milky chai is ready.
It smells so good.
Yeah, so
can't
wait to have that.
I'm so excited about it.
I think I'll do another tea, another iced tea, since we're both big fans of iced tea.
Absolutely.
I'm going to do a lemongrass and butterfly pea.
I love it.
Iced tea.
Love it.
Something blue.
Sounds like it's fresh from the garden.
Okay.
A little bit of black pepper on here. Kivo hot pepper. This one we have to be careful because it's just going to sit right on there. So.
This is such a nice, easy snack. Like easy bite.
It is.
Yeah.
It totally is. Okay. That's very fine here. And right into the oven. That's it.
Simple.
Just pop it right in. So sometimes when I have visitors, in fact, this is when I have visitors coming, and it wasn't planned, and but you need to impress.
Yes. Impromptu visits.
This is one of my things.
Yeah. You need those go-to quick, easy meals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's one of my things. gonna pop this right in. Straight in there. So everything is cooking very nice.
Okay.
Our meat is doing very well.
I can smell the aroma coming. So now that before you go do something else,
Oh, look at this. Cheers.
cheers.
Oh my goodness. The coconut.
The coconut's really strong.
The coconut sugar.
Yes.
That's what I can taste the difference between the coconut sugar and the coconut milk, which is very interesting.
Yeah.
Because you think
It's
coconut is
like-
coconut, right?
Yeah. It tastes quite different actually.
This is really good. And it's not too spicy.
No, I think it's the coconut milk has made the spices.
Oh,
a little
because
bit
it can-
more-
it can
yeah,
be.
yeah, it can be.
I'm here with the lady Clarissa, Madam Akapo, and she is, like I said, it doesn't care what you think. Best tea connoisseur in the world, in not the whole world. It's What's Cooking. We'll be right back.
Nancy, me Johnny tasting kuyi. Taste it all. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
New aroma.
New this.
Flavor and taste afa.
FDA agye edwadeɛ nkratoɔ yi ato mo.
Welcome back. It's still What's Cooking, and this is still Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor. We're here on What's Cooking, and I'm here with my gorgeous, intelligent, and extremely talented guest, Madam Clarissa Kapo. She is the founder of the Aguma Tea Company, and we've been having a ball here, really. We're just trying to show you different things that you can do for Valentine's Day, for a date, even hosting at home. You know, how you can, she and Bray can impress people without necessarily bending over backwards to do it. But the star of today's show is tea. So everything that we're doing, we have tea in mind, and that's why Clarissa is here. Clarissa, the chai tea, oh my goodness.
It was so good. How many cups did you have?
Like 4 or 5.
4 or 5. I think I lost count.
amazing.
It was lovely.
And so I was saying to you, I think off camera, that there's a difference between the taste of the coconut milk and the coconut sugar.
Yes.
And you tend to think, oh, coconut is coconut, so anything
Yeah.
coconut tastes the same, but that's not it at all.
No.
But I mean, I've been busy here. What have you
Yeah.
done so far?
Okay, so I think we've been through the hot teas together,
Yes.
so I'm just going to go straight to the cocktails.
Yeah. Oh no, but
So-
we can recap because
Yeah.
my viewers, some
Shall
of them
we?
are late to the party all the time. I know
true.
you people. So we're going to tell you what we've done so far,
Okay.
just because we love you and it's the love season. Let me tell you what we've done so far. So the
Yeah.
hot teas.
So go back to the beginning. We did
Yes.
hot tea. So we did our chai that we were
Yeah.
just talking about. Chai spices, cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, black pepper, clove, nutmeg. And that had the coconut sugar and the coconut milk. And then we made another hot tea, which has been brewing for a really long time. It's really dark. This is hibiscus and moringa.
Very pretty.
Remember, we made this with the chicken in mind.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, so I'm really excited to have that. It's really rich now in color. So then I made some iced teas. at us. No, actually, sorry, we have another hot tea. We have our floral.
Yes.
Yeah,
floral
that
tea.
floral
That's
blend.
also looking very beautiful.
Yes.
So, and I'm seeing this. Oh, so this is an iced tea, and it's
yes,
very blue.
that also uses butterfly pea. So here,
Okay.
this has its blue color from
Okay.
the butterfly pea, roses, and chamomile.
Okay.
So this is like a really nice
It's very
after
pretty.
dinner, it's very
pretty.
romantic.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
so
a love
beautiful.
season. I mean, it's
Exactly.
so for the people who say things like, flowers na your baby. Like, you know, there's this, I don't know if you feel like, yeah, is it flowers that we're going to eat?
Yeah.
Why are you giving me, you
Yeah.
can actually eat your
You
flowers.
can eat flowers.
So there's some people behind the camera who say this all the time. You can eat your flowers. Yeah. But then we also have some very pretty looking things in the
We
wine
do.
glasses.
Yes. So we made some tea cocktails. So one of them is actually a chai, but the chai I use is a black tea chai. So that's a lot more mild, but I brewed the tea in a little cup. So I made like basically a shot glass of tea and a shot.
So that's the
of,
black tea.
Yes, that's the black tea.
And then what did we add to the black tea?
So we added rum.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the chai spices and rum, you know, I was thinking about spiced rum. So I thought those two
You're
would
thinking
pair
about
well.
your island roots.
Exactly. And then I added some butterfly pea flower just to create this really beautiful color. It's this, I don't know
gorgeous.
how, I guess it's purple.
Yeah, so very,
It's-
but very Valentine.
yeah.
Like a reddish, purplish thing
Yes.
going on there. Very beautiful.
And then the other one is a gin cocktail. This is rooibos.
Okay.
This is
So
our
South
South
African
African red
rooibos.
bush tea with a shot of gin and some mint. So very, very simple. And just a little drop of a spoonful of honey.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And I've been here too. I made some garlic bread, but you know, a lot of people would use the French baguettes. I
Yes.
decided to use just butter bread. And I made the bottom char a bit, or the top char a bit, because the charred bread is also great for people who have hypertension.
Yeah.
It's got the garlic in there. We blended the garlic with some fresh parsley, put a little bit of the Kivo hot pepper in there,
Okay.
you know, and then some mayo.
I've learned something
Yes.
new when what you said, the charred part is good for people with
it is
hypertension.
very good. And I learned this because both of my parents live with it. And
Yes.
so, you know, my dad many years ago learned from an Indian friend who is also, you know, a great doctor, that, you know, the charred bread, it's great, you know, for the heart. So, yeah, very interesting.
It's really
Very
interesting.
interesting. So I just spread that on the butter
Yeah.
bread and then put it in the oven.
Yeah.
Toss it over a few times. So one side is charred, the other side is nice and supple. So you have a nice
Lovely.
combination of textures. And then a spin on our skewer. So I chose a really long skewer just because it's dramatic. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking of like a red rose. So when you
Yeah.
bite into it's red meat. I don't know. Yeah, it's the way my mind works.
Okay.
So this is like a suya vibe. So very
Yeah.
spicy. You know,
Sia rose.
exactly.
Yeah.
Suya rose.
Yeah.
Yes. Suya rose. So that's ready.
Okay.
And then just with our herby chicken, it's almost done. I just want it to brown a bit.
Yeah.
And then we're set. So that's what we've
Can't
been doing
wait.
on this side of things. We also chopped some pineapple.
Yes.
Which we can. Initially, we were going to do tomato and pineapple salsa, but we have a lot already. So I just
Yeah.
thought, you know what? We can just chop the pineapple. And since we have strawberries, we have our melted chocolate here.
This is the fun part.
Just look at that.
that looks so good.
Nice and gooey. And so I used our Ghanaian King's Bite
Yes.
very intentionally because, again, in Ghana, we have Valentine's month, February being
Yeah.
chocolate month as
Yeah.
well, so that we can sort of promote our local cocoa, our local chocolate. So I chose to use that. And I added a tiny bit, because we have a lot of sweetness going on,
Yeah.
tiny bit of the raw cocoa
Bitter
powder,
cocoa, yeah.
yes, which is not sweetened, you know.
Yeah.
And then some Kivo hot pepper. So there's a bit of a kick
Yes.
in there, just a tiny
Yes.
bit. It hits you right here in the back.
So are we going to do some dipping?
Yes, we are.
Oh, that's
Should we
my
do that
favourite
now,
part.
or we do it at the table?
Well, I was up to something as
Oh,
well.
I didn't
So
see.
yes, I made a little
Okay.
surprise for you. So
Hmm.
I did some ice creams. This is just regular vanilla ice cream, but it's got coconut shavings on it and cacao nibs.
Love it.
So we've got some, and these are all made in Ghana.
Yeah.
So something sweet that we can have with our.
And the cacao nibs are also a bit bitter.
Yeah, they're quite bitter.
Yeah, so, but they go nicely, funnily enough, with things that are very sweet.
Yes.
I like that. I
We
like
have
that.
the feast.
We do. And again, I'm letting viewers know that this is something that you can do away from the norm.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't always have to be mean that sophistication is expensive or imported even.
Yeah.
We've used things that you can find here. I mean, we don't grow the strawberries in Ghana, but
Yeah.
these strawberries are imported from Kenya. So at least it's still on the continent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is, you know, the Pan-African in us. Still from the continent. We use a lot of Kivo today. We didn't use Tasty Tom because we didn't even do... No, actually, we did use Tasty Tom because I used the chicken spice, the Tasty
Yes.
Tom
Oh,
chicken
yes, we
spice
did. We used
for
that,
the
yeah.
chicken, right? But lots of herbal stuff. And I'm sure the Susie Herbal Center will be very proud of us because we've stayed true to the herbal roots.
Yes.
It's
This
amazing.
is, delicious and with some wellness aspect to it.
Definitely, definitely. So, are we ready to get ready and go and have our tea and our fruit
Yes.
and have some more conversation?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Still What's Cooking, again on Channel 1 TV. I'm here with the lady, Clarissa, and her tea has inspired me to do some things, and my food has inspired her to do some beautiful things with her teas as well. So we're going to, you know, just freshen up a bit, and then we'll go into the garden and we'll sip our tea, eat our food, and have some more wonderful conversations. We'll be right back.
Nancy, me trying tasting kuyi. Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef. The way it enhances the natural aroma.
New aroma.
Flavor ni taste afa.
FDA agye edwadeɛ nkratoe atomo.
Are you ready to revolutionize the future of agriculture? The Ministry of Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, in partnership with the Ghana Exim Bank, proudly presents the Ghana Agrotech Fair 2026. The fair will feature exhibitions, market linkages, masterclasses, and workshops on climate-smart farming, digital tools, and export development. Join us at the Black Star Square from March 17 to March 19 at 9 a.m. each day. The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, will be assisted by the Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, the Honorable Elizabeth Ofosuejari, and the Chief Executive of the Ghana Exim Bank, Honorable Sylvester Adina Mensah, to open the fair. Government agencies, agrotech firms, startups, farmers, financial institutions, and the general public are all welcome. To exhibit or for inquiries, call 0559 679326 or 0242 585419. Ghana Agrotech Fair 2026, transforming agribusiness through local innovation and technology.
Nancy, me trying tasting kuyi. Tasty Tom. Add the new seasoning powders about chicken, stew, jollof, shrimp, beef, ginger and garlic. The way it enhances the natural aroma. Tasty Tom, yeah. I trust them. And there is no staining of fish, meat, or chicken. Me need also.
New aroma.
New taste from Tasty Tom new seasoning powder.
Better than Jeff.
Flavor ni taste afa.
FDA agye edwadeɛ nkratoe atomo.
This is Still What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor. and we are having a very romantic time. Two girlfriends, you know. Clarissa has become a good friend, my guest for today. I fell in love with her tea, and then I just fell in love with her and her person, and you know, she's so warm and open and willing to share any kind of knowledge she has. But you know, when I call her, like today, I said, like, just come and come, close your eyes, just show up. She didn't even ask questions, she came, and that's the kind of person she is. And I'm hoping that in this season of love, you have people who will show up for you when you need them the most. Be it your significant other, your spouse, your wife, your husband, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or just a friend, a sibling, a family member, a cousin, whoever it is. I'm hoping that you can also be that person to someone else, all right? And today what we've done is we've taken Clarissa's expertise in tea, we've combined it with my shwegum potogum skills in the kitchen. Like a little bit here, a little bit of this here, just experimenting. And we're showing you how you can use Ghanaian and African herbs, flowers even, spices to create wonderful, nutritious teas that are good for your health, that can settle your mind. And also it's love season, so that can also bring out the love in you if you like, maybe an aphrodisiac here and there. And then we're showing you how to pair them with very simple things that you can find. We've got our Golden Tree Kings by Chocolate, which we're doing in honor, using in honor of Chocolate Month here in Ghana as well. Chocolate Month coincides with Valentine's Month, and it's a time for us to just celebrate and pay attention, more attention than usual, to our made in Ghana chocolate. So we made a chocolate dip. It has a little bit of Kivo hot pepper in there, so it's a bit of a small kick. And then some of Clarissa's beautiful cinnamon pieces, so very finely chopped cinnamon. It's not ground, just, you know, little pieces in there, so you get bites of that. And we've dipped strawberries inside that mixture, okay? And then we have some sauteed sausages. There are sausages that you buy from your favorite seller, kebab seller by the roadside in Accra or wherever in Ghana, and we've done our own spin on it. We also have some suya beef, which is here, some garlic bread made from butter bread, Ghanaian butter bread. Then we've done some herby chicken, so we didn't do any onion or garlic or the typical spices you'd expect. It's just lots of herbs, and then of course Kivo hot pepper giving us the spice there again. We have roasted ripe plantain. Yes, believe it or not, it can be romantic. And then sliced pineapples, which you can play with the chocolate. You can add different things if you like. Turn it. We were going to do a tomato and pineapple salsa, but we just have so many things, and we decided to do something different. All right, so before I bring Clarissa back in, let me just remind you that we are proudly sponsored by Kivo Pepper. And Kivo's not just got the pepper, they have the ginger, garlic, and onion mix. Nice powder that you can use for almost anything you like. Rosemary powder. So I know a lot of people don't like to chew the rosemary sticks or the rosemary buds in their food. So there's a powder that Kivo has put together for you if you are that person. Then Tasty Tom, ufa kakra na ye bebre. And it's no longer just the beloved tomato paste that Tasty Tom has. Now they also have a range of spices, chicken, and we use some of that for our chicken here as well. There's beef, there's shrimp, and then they've got a jollof mix. Very amazing. You should try it. And then a big thank you to Susie Herbal Center as well. Now, Clarissa, is this how you live? Because then I want to live with you. Look at this.
It's amazing.
Look at this. So let's walk through what you've done one more time.
Okay.
Right? Or what we have here.
Okay, so we have our hot teas here. So this is the hibiscus and moringa. Yeah. And we have our floral blooming mix, butterfly pea, roses and chamomile.
It's very beautiful. Very romantic.
And I think that will be very relaxing.
Yes.
And that's nice to have late in the evening with your late night snacks. And we have our tea cocktails. So we've got the rooibos, the South African red bush with gin and mint. And we have a black tea, a chai tea with rum, and that's a spiced chai and rum, and a bit of honey. And we have our iced teas. Again, we use the rooibos again with some butterfly pea, mint, and strawberries.
It's beautiful.
And, Our last one is that again we use butterfly pea. We use it a lot today with lemongrass.
Well, I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
It's beautiful, it's
so
flavorful, really special.
Yeah, and so nutritional as well. So yeah, that's just a simple one: butterfly pea, lemongrass, and a bit of honey.
Beautiful. We had a chai as well earlier. Yes, which we drank.
Yeah.
That was mostly me. Before we got to the table. I don't feel sorry for that
At all. It kept us going. It helped us. It gave us the fuel to make this beautiful meal. So.
But it had the coconut milk in there. I thought that was
Yes.
very interesting.
Yes.
Coconut sugar as well. So I'm going to find some. I think I'm going to be using more coconut sugar now. You've converted me.
I think so. I think you should.
You've converted me. Okay, so should we start something?
Yes.
All right. So Clarissa, I want us to talk about, we've sort of touched on bits and pieces about tea, but
Yes.
let's talk about, maybe the three kinds of love we can consider. Maybe love for your family members, your friends, which they call agape. Then we've got the romantic love, and then also love for yourself. Let's talk about that and how we can do that with tea, and especially with the kinds of tea blends that you make, right from the garden, right from nature, so beautiful, so healthy. How can we do that? You can start. Any take on it? Yeah.
Okay, well that reminds me of how I really fell in love with tea was when I went to Asia, and I was in Taiwan, and I was taking part in this tea ceremony. Thank you. And the ritual of it was so therapeutic, and so it was cleansing almost. It was an act of self-love and knowing itself, but it's also a social ceremony, so people can sit around together, have conversations, and that was my first step into my journey with tea. So I think that, thank you so much, that tea can be whatever ritual you have in your day. The way you start your day as an act of self-love is so important, because that's your foundation, how you treat other people, how you treat your friends, your family members, your partner. So that has to be, what daily ritual do we have that establishes self-love and reminds us to be centered and grounded in ourselves.
No, I think that's a very important point. So we often say that if you're going to be the best for the people around you,
Yes.
they need to be the best for yourself,
Yes.
right? Best version of yourself. So I think that you've pointed it out very beautifully. So when you wake up in the morning and you're doing breakfast or whatever you're putting into your body, that's also preparing yourself, taking care of yourself, so that throughout the day, the people who rely on you and your energy can also tap into that. I think that's a very beautiful. Well, that explains why you're such a lovely person. If that's how you live, that's your philosophy, then I understand.
But what about you? Do you have any ritual in your day-to-day life that?
So for me, tea is a very big part of
Yeah.
my day, and I think I've told you this.
Yes.
I love tea,
Yes.
and I just feel like anytime. So I love tea and sweets. Yeah, those are probably my two.
Okay, the sweets are a little problematic, but you have to
Clarissa, it's not
enjoy.
me, oh. It's not me. But I realized that when I have, so even in the office, when I need my brain to be jogged,
Yes.
I'll usually reach for a mint or a
Yes.
piece of candy. But lately I've been more intentional, like even gone to buy a whole really nice electric kettle to replicate
Yeah.
the kind of whistling kettle beauty that you'd have in your kitchen or at home.
Yeah.
So got this really beautiful kettle. And so
Lovely.
now when I feel I need a pick-me-up, I'll do tea with
Yeah.
either my honey or my brown sugar,
Yeah.
What's
And
cooking?
so, oh my goodness.
Wow. I can see a cocktail of teas all over.
I know he's going to talk a lot, so I'm just,
Yeah.
he has to establish his presence.
Oh, yes, that's very kind
Where's
of
my,
you.
where's my Valentine's present?
Oh, really? Let's do that later.
So when? When? The month,
Later.
the month is in progress. Valentine's Day itself has passed.
We'll do it later.
Later when? You won't even,
just
greet, you won't
feel-
even greet my guest.
Oh, I greeted her. Hello.
Hello.
Tea expert.
today I have a plate for you.
Thank you.
Because this month I'm trying to be nice to people.
You have to be nice.
Even people who have thorns in my
No,
flesh.
it's a month of
So
love.
this is my neighbor, Clarissa.
Yes.
And he, like, I don't know whether he stalks me, whether he has cameras on me, nanny cams, I don't know what it is. But he,
It was nice.
like, he literally pops up whenever I'm eating.
Yeah.
Never, did you see him? He never didn't come to help,
all.
nothing.
It's-
But he pops up when the food
This
is ready.
timing was perfect.
No, like, it's so, you don't even know what it is.
It's like suya.
Well, that's the vibe. Then it works. Can we finish our conversation?
Oh, go on.
So, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, Clarissa, tea is a big part of my ritual. Even before I go to bed, the last thing I'll drink is tea. And so I usually have, like, I have tea in the office, I have tea in my car, I have tea at home, different flavors, different fragrances, aromas, also very important for me. And I think, and then I usually drink tea while I'm writing.
Yeah.
While I'm writing. So, you know, you and I actually worked on the poetic justice range of tea. So I
Yeah.
thought that as the poet side of me, if I'm going to have a range of merchandise, everybody does baseball caps and T-shirts.
Yes.
That's not really me, even though I
Yeah.
do them once in a while. So I would do natural things, wellness things, and then the tea is one of those things. Yeah.
Because it's creating a herbal blend. It's a creative expression.
Yeah.
Working
But how,
with the
but how did
herbs.
you get into blending?
I think it really...
Because being a tea enthusiast is one thing.
Yes.
Drinking tea is one thing. But then saying, okay, now I'm blending teas and doing a whole bit. How did you get into that?
It evolved naturally. It's really started because I wanted to be healthier. I was on a journey where I was being more conscious.
Sorry, which
about-
one are we starting with? Hot first?
Yeah, let's do a hot first. Let's
Okay.
do the hibiscus and
Okay.
yeah. So we have our
Taste it, John. You like hot tea?
Yeah, I was wondering what time we're going to start drinking.
You're so rude. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You weren't even invited to this party. You came without a Valentine's gift for your ultimate Valentine, me.
You get it. I haven't forgotten about you. Cheers.
You know what?
so pure.
We steeped this particular blend for so it's hibiscus and then moringa.
Moringa.
And we steeped it for a very long time.
Very long time.
And usually when you steep hibiscus, it tends to, for so long, tends to get a bitter aftertaste, but
Yeah.
it's not.
I think it's the softness of the moringa has offset that. But it probably has been brewing a bit too long, but I like it. It's really intense.
I really like it.
Yeah.
I think you described it. It's pure.
Yeah.
It's pure.
So
But yeah, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, so I was saying about the blending. So I was just on a journey where I wanted to just use more natural products, whether it's on my skin, my hair, everything, a whole detox. And then when I was looking at the teas that I was drinking, because I used to buy a lot of herbal blends, I decided, like, okay, I want these ingredients, but I noticed that some of the big mass manufactured teas have added flavorings
and then the
even
preservatives
coloring.
and all that,
Yes,
yeah.
to make them look a certain way. So I decided to start buying my own herbs. I'll just buy loose chamomile. And I also wanted to explore herbs that you could get in West Africa. And most of those were not commercially packaged, so I'll buy them loose. So then it developed from there, and I started creating blends for myself, for my family members, for friends. And then I did a course in herbal blending, because then it became part of my business to do blending. And people would ask for very specific types of tea, like, do you have something for digestion? And yes, you could use peppermint, but you could enhance it with lemongrass or something else, or even a butterfly pea, and have a blend. So that's how it grew. It was a part of the business, well, my tea journey that developed organically.
So, which one is the one?
The one,
The tea. The one, yes, that one.
this one,
Yes, this one. Yes.
in the wine glass.
Yes, please.
So this is a gin. It's gin with rooibos. So the South African red bush tea and some
Oh.
mints, yes.
Can I try that? Let me go round. Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Can you pass me that?
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Yes. It's a Red Bull.
It's not like a red bush.
Red-
What is
red-
red bull? What's
bush.
red bull?
Okay. No, it's a bush.
They're rooibos, but I thought you liked tea.
Yes. I
Or you're
do.
more of a coffee person.
More of coffee, but I like tea too.
No, please don't come and be drinking tea in my house now.
Yeah, this was good.
Good?
Very good.
I need to taste it. No, okay, so Clarissa, let's talk about, putting something like this together.
Yeah.
For some people, they find healthy herbal overwhelming. Because just like you said, a lot of these things are not commercially packaged. So
Yeah.
you have to go look for the loose herbs and all that. Where can people find these things? How can people even begin to, in their minds, understand that, okay, this flavor may work with this flavor? They don't want to blend commercially, no, but
Yeah.
at home, just like we've spoken about rituals, taking care of yourself, how can people get into that?
No, before you answer that, what did you say this is made up of?
Gin and red bush.
Okay, thank you. I think it's nice. I love it.
So what should I do with you?
Invite me more often.
No. Please go ahead, Clarissa.
Well, one of the ways you can start with is with a small kitchen garden in a way. You could start with there's some plants you can grow very easily at home. Mint, for example, aloe vera, lemongrass, basil, all these things you can grow in pots around your kitchen or on your veranda. And you can start from there. And there's also one thing I've realized from doing workshops. I do herbal blending workshops.
Of course.
When I'm talking about herbs and things, sometimes people say, oh, I have a moringa tree like in my garden or like growing outside my window, but I just don't take any notice of it. I'm like, okay, well, you can pick some of the leaves, wash them, use them fresh, dry them. And, so there's also some of the things that was very fortunate for us who live in Ghana is that it's still very natural. There's a lot of us have like maybe moringa or mango trees growing around us.
Yeah.
And we're just
And you have
passing it by.
access to them.
We have very easy access in its raw natural form, and it's not being farmed and being sprayed with pesticides and stuff like that. So I think we just need to pay more attention to what's in our environment.
Yeah.
And
So, I mean, in terms of knowing what is edible or what is not poisonous, how do we, because, for example, we have lots of flowers.
yeah.
The butterfly pea is very prominent today. It's showing off with this beautiful color. How do we know?
I mean, that's a really important point because some of these plants are poisonous. A bit of research would have to be done. If something is growing around you, a flower, and you're not really familiar with it, then
Don't touch it.
yeah, don't touch it. We'll find out what it is, do a bit of research on it, and then maybe you can experiment, take a few leaves. And some plants are also very bitter. Like they're not really for use as a tea. They're probably better like in a tincture or or powdered and used in another way. Yeah.
Beautiful. Clarissa, thank you so much for coming through today. And I hope that the lovers, first of all, love yourself, develop a ritual, even if it's not with tea. And I hope you develop a love for tea. Find something else you can do. Like we've also used a lot of these same herbs in our cooking today. The chicken is seasoned with only herbs, basil, fresh parsley, fresh mint, moringa powder. What else did we put in there?
The bay leaf.
Bay leaf, yes. We
Yes.
blended,
And
lots
the
of
garlic
beautiful.
bread, so tender.
Very beautiful. And then the garlic bread is there as well. So find something. And then, this season, I know a lot of people find Valentine's Day very heavily commercialized. I mean, I know I don't like to go out on Valentine's Day. I would rather do later or before because town is just so packed, so, or I'd like to be at home. So if you are now going to do your love night, then these are things you can explore, okay? And of course, Clarissa, how can we even reach you? Because I know people have a lot of questions for you.
Okay, so yes, there's actually so much to unpack here that we didn't even get to. So on social media, my profile's at agumati, and you can also find me on my website, agumati.com.
Okay. But you still need to taste our teas.
Yes, we should taste one of the iced teas.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to like sign off so that we can, people can see us just wrapping up and going through everything. The talking usually drags everything. So I'm going to say goodbye to you for now. Thank you for watching. Once again, a big thank you to our sponsors. Tasty Tom, Fakakra, Naye Bebre, Kivo Hot Pepper. Thank you to you as well. The Susie Herbal Center. My name is Apiorkor. We'll see you again next week.